What do people think is healthy but really isn't? Activated charcoal. It's amazing if you've been poisoned, but it absorbs good nutrients and medications as well. I'm getting so sick of seeing it in everything. A few weeks ago, the lady who runs my group therapy for suicidal people provided charcoal biscuits as snacks. Needless to say, not a single one was touched and many people were triggered, haha. Fat-free doesn't mean miracle weight loss. Panera bread. Granola bars. Fat-free usually means shitload of added sugars. I was a manager of a Jamba Juice for a year or so, and people used to come in BC. They got it was healthy, but the most commonly ordered smoothie by this crowd, apples and greens, the small size, has 44 grams of sugar. Most of the smoothies are packed in sugar. Smoothies from smoothie shops. They use sorbets, ice creams, and juices with an insane amount of sugar in them. My sister worked at a smoothie shop and people would always come in after going to the gym. It's not what most people think it is. The stupid cleanses. Your body naturally gets rid of toxins and stuff. You just need to drink water. If you need to clean anything, it's your liver. Give it 6 weeks without alcohol or drugs, it'll thank you for it. The reason all the quick cleansing stuff is so popular is because people will try anything that's easier than a lifestyle change. Usually, a lifestyle change is needed for these changes to take effect, much less remain in effect. Let's take, for example, a weight loss pill. Now, if you want to lose, say, 50 pounds from your current weight, the best way to do it is to eat less and exercise more. This takes significant time, exercise, and effort, reducing what you eat, as well as eating healthy, which are two different things. If someone walked up to you and said, "Hey, how about instead of waking up an hour earlier and caring about what you eat, you take this pill twice a day for $25 per week, and you'll lose the same amount of weight." The offer would be tempting, even if the pill almost certainly does nothing. The worst part is, sometimes the pill does something short-term, but not long-term. So, you think you're doing the right thing, then you feel like you messed up when the weight comes back. Such is life. If you want to change, you have to make one, and it's never as simple as take a pill. Unless it's a red pill. Then, you can wake up. Anything Dr. Oz tries to sell you. I work in a health food store, and a few years ago we had a lady looking for some random supplements her doctor recommended, but she couldn't remember why she was supposed to be taking them. So we asked who her doctor was, and well, yep, she was referring to Dr. Oz as her doctor. Granola bars. The one I was eating daily had the nutritional value of a Snickers. Granola bars were always meant to be a portable, non-perishable and high-energy snack which is automatically going to have carbs and sugar. Reminds me of the breakfast cookie shit people make and then they somehow decide it is healthy because it's not bacon or chocolate. I don't even understand. Forgiving a family member simply because they're family. Sometimes people do horrible things to others and you're better off without them in your life, regardless of relation. Tic Tacs are technically sugar-free even though they are almost 100% sugar. If a portion has less than half a gram of sugar then it is sugar-free. One Tic Tac is less than half a gram. Want to have a guess what the manufacturers declare to be a portion? You guessed it, one Tic Tac. Bottling up their emotions so others don't have to hear it, for most people. Emotions are like farts. You may struggle to find a good time and place to let them out, but if you never let them out you'll explode. Fat-free food. To make up for the loss of fat they pump it full of sugars. Besides that, your body needs fats. Fats aren't some evil, bad, chunky boys, our body relies on them. As long as you don't receive too much of it and it's mostly unsaturated fats, you're good. Someone at my baby shower asked if they could eat the angel food cupcakes because they had egg whites and were technically fat-free. I didn't have the heart to tell them that the sugar in angel food would cancel out any egg whites and fat-free benefits. Dedicating your entire life to your work without an outlet separate of it. Same goes with overbearing relationships. You will begin to resent whatever you enjoy if it's the sole reason for your existence. I work in a corporate office setting, and it's sad how many of my peers think working 10 to 12-hour days is something to brag about. First off, the company doesn't care about me enough to warrant working that many hours. Second, we're not out here saving lives, so it benefits nobody except the higher-ups. Vaginal washes on a daily basis so it smells like lavender instead of what vaginas are supposed to smell like. It's unnecessary and changes your pH down there and predisposes you to infections. Vagisil is terrible. Years ago, when my doctor found out my mom and I were using it, he recommended that we stop and only use unscented bar soap, but even then you don't need to go to town with it as long as you're clean. Getting into a relationship to save/help/fix/mend someone. A lesson that people hopefully learn young. TV and movies show some messed up relationships that seem normal when you are inexperienced at dating. I see the Buffy and Angel relationship very differently as an adult compared to as a teen. Those stupid juicing detox programs, your body's liver and kidneys naturally detox your body so long as you drink plenty of water. This whole notion that you are detoxing your body with juice is asinine. Hell, have a hard night of whiskey and stouts and you'll clean everything out on the toilet the next day. Whiskey shits are the best cleanse. I had a lady at work tell me she had to go on a cleanse because she went to the chiropractor for the first time and got her back cracked. Since it was the first time her back had ever been cracked, it released a lot of toxins into her body, causing her to get sick, and she need to go on a cleanse. People are insane. The vast majority of salads at restaurants. A handful of lettuce buried beneath fried chicken, cheese, and ranch dressing. Getting lemonade or some other juice, rather than soda at a restaurant. Or even having it at home. I started to drink more apple juice than soda at home, and I quickly noticed that there's way too much sugar in there. Vitamin water. It's stacked with ridiculous levels of sugar and no vitamins. I love that in the lawsuit against them for just this reason, their argument was something along the lines of, no reasonable person would think vitamin water is a health beverage. Declawing cats. It's literally amputation at the first knuckle. Painful as fuck. Healthy alternatives, regular trimming and scratching posts. Not gonna lie, I used to tell myself if I ever got a cat, I'd declaw them right away. I hate the scratches, the damage to furniture, etc. Then I heard how it's done. Now I just decided I'll never get a cat. I can't do that to an animal for selfish reasons. If I can't deal with the potential consequences, then I'm not fit for one. I think a lot of millennials and Gen Zers are beginning to catch on to how bad it can potentially be, but I think dedicating your life just to work is really unhealthy. I mean, fair enough if you have a job you really enjoy, but even so, if you dedicate almost every waking moment to your job, there's a problem generally. It's not a great attitude. Live to work. The food pyramid that was popularized by the USDA is a terrible idea. A lot of people today have realized this, but many older folks still see it as the Bible of good eating. And they are very fat. Gatorade, not a healthy alternative to soda. Drink water. It's for athletes, it's a sport drink designed to fuel performance and replenish valuable sodium lost through sweat and provide an energy source. Regular Joes aren't meant to consume it. Same with trail mix/energy bars/etc. Great for hiking. Packed with loads of calories and easy to carry. Not great for an office worker trying to maintain a healthy diet. Cable news. People who watch it think they're better informed by watching 6 hours of news a day, when they're really just buying into the fear/anger/outrage cycle, which just feeds back into watching more of the same. Shielding their children from every conceivable horror in the real world until they're 18 and naive as fuck. Straight up let your kids get scraped knees and watch an R-rated movie every once in a while. This was my wife. Parents shielded her from everything. Needless to say, she went a lot, crazy when she got to college. Thank you for watching Reddit Central. Make sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you never miss any new videos. Feel free to share any similar stories in the comments below.